He said what? Oh my God, that's
Wow.
crazy. Oh, geez. Could you just hang on a second? The groupies are here. Yeah, okay, 1 second. Hi there. Hi, let me guess. You're here to see ROVE.
Yeah, how'd you guess?
I don't know what gave it away.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm one
Yeah,
of the
I'll get you a
rovers.
ticket there, hon. Just a second. Okay, well, it's going to be like 5,000 space bucks, but if you want the VIP experience, it's going to be 8,000 space bucks.
VIP for sure.
VIP?
100%.
How did I know? I
So
should've guessed.
excited.
All right. Okay, here's your ticket. You're all set.
Amazing.
Have fun.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye then.
I'm so excited.
Okay. Oh, my God. Let me tell you, these groupies, they call themselves the ROVEs. They're so intense. Oh, anyways, what did he say? Hello everyone, welcome back to Solo Mode. My name is Jamie and today I'm here to play a little Button Shy. I don't know about any of you out there, but when I first discovered Button Shy, which is a board game publisher that creates games in wallets, I basically immediately fell in love, and they have a whole slew of solo-only games. They also have a bunch of games that have solo modes for them, so really a lot of options and variety for anyone looking to get into solo gaming. But for today, I am going to be playing ROVE, also known as Results Oriented Versatile Explorer, which just so happens to be this very adorable robot. And yes, I do have a ROVE t-shirt because that's how much of a Button Shy fan I am. So I, as per usual, am going to do a little overview of how you play the game, and then we are going to jump into it. So as I mentioned, I'm going to be playing ROVE today, and the publisher is Button Shy. The designers are Dustin Dobson Milan Zivkovic. And I also do have an expansion pack here as well. So the expansion collection that I have comes with 3 expansions. I am going to be playing with 2 of the 3 expansions. So without further ado, let's learn how to play. All right, so Button Shy games are 18 card wallet games. So there are 18 cards that we need for the setup today. So it's a very quick, very simple setup. We're going to start by taking the 6 module cards that you can see right here, and we are going to shuffle them and randomly put them out in a 2x3 grid in front of us. Okay. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to take the mission cards and we're going to give them a little shuffle. Now, the mission cards actually have 2 functions. So they're a mission card, but they're also a movement card. But to start, we are going to keep them on the mission side face up, and we are going to take one off the top, and we are just going to put it up above. And that is going to be the first mission that we are trying to complete in our game. In order to win the game, so in order to win ROVE, we need to complete 7 missions, and they are all going to be listed on the backs of these cards. So this is the first mission here that we are trying to complete. The next thing that we need to do is we need to deal, face up in front of us, 5 movement cards. And then we can put the rest of the mission cards off to the side because that's our draw deck and it's also our future missions. Okay, so that is the setup. Very, very quick, very simple. Now let's talk about actually playing the game. As I mentioned, what we are trying to do is we are trying to complete 7 missions. To complete a mission, we need to get the 6 modules in front of us in the exact shape that we see on our mission card. On the mission cards, there's always going to be one specific module that needs to be in one specific place. We need to get this module, which is called the gripper, up to the top corner and then have all the rest of the cards arranged like this. How are we moving the modules? I'm so glad you asked. Okay, so that's where the movement cards come in. Each movement card has 2 values on it. The top value is the innate movement that that card has. So this one has 2, 2, 1, 2, and 3. The bottom movement is extra movement points that you can gain if your modules are in the same shape that you see on the card. So actually, this is a great example because we do have a couple of these already on our board. So for this one, as an example, we have the sensor card with a card to its left and a card underneath it. That means that we could use this card here for 4 movement points, which is pretty decent. We are going to be zipping. So on your turn, you are going to be choosing a movement card to play, and you're going to be using up to the maximum amount of movement points. Once you're done with the card, you're simply going to discard it. You don't get to draw new cards until you complete the mission, and then you only get to draw 1 card. So you need to be really careful and really strategic about making sure you're not wasting movement points. Although, let's be honest, it's gonna happen, okay? This game is a little bit of a brain melter, not gonna lie. So once you do get the form of your mission card, you are going to then take the top card off of your mission deck, and you're going to add it on top of your previous mission, and it is going to create a beautiful and very adorable scene. See, look, robot was here, now he's here. Cute. Then if you completed your mission, you are going to draw a card off of the top, and that is going to become a new movement card in your hand. And then you're just going to try and complete the next mission until you do 7. So the last thing that we need to talk about are the modules themselves. So the modules each move in different ways, and they each also have their own special ability that you can use once per game. Let's go over each of the modules. The first one is the brain. So the brain can move in a straight line up or down, left and right. It can move as many spaces. It can move by jumping over things. It doesn't have to, but it can. So as an example, if you had 1 movement point, that would be a legal move for the brain, okay? So for the brain special ability, you can reposition any other one of your modules and move it next to the brain. Next up, we have the gripper. So the gripper's movement is different than the brain in that it can only move one space, which means it can't jump over things, it can't keep going if it needs to. So right now, it can only go here or here, down 1. So the gripper special ability is that you can actually activate an adjacent module's ability. So right now, we would be able to activate the brains or the coils. Next, we have the laser. Now, the laser can move in any direction. It acts just like the brain in terms of movement, but it can go in any direction. So as many spaces, it can jump over things. It doesn't have to jump over things. So it's got a lot of freedom with its movement. Its special ability is that it allows you to swap any 2 modules on the grid. Any 2, anywhere. Doesn't have to be the laser. Then we have the coil. So the coil looks a lot like the laser in terms of its movement, but it must jump another card. So we can move in any direction, but I couldn't move here because I haven't jumped anything. But I could go here or here. Okay? The coil special ability is that it can be repositioned to any other location. So if you really needed it to go here, you could flip it and you could put it here, but you only get to use that ability once, so gotta be careful with it. Next, we have the sensor. So the sensor, very much so like the brain, except it can only move diagonal instead of up and down. Like I said before with the brain, it could go here, it could go here, it could go here. It can jump over things, but it doesn't need to, but it must go diagonal. And the sensor's special ability is that if you have less than 5 cards in your hand, you get to draw a new card, which can be very helpful when you are not so great at this game, like me. Last but not least, we have the motor. So the motor's unique movement is that it can move 1 space, much like the gripper. However, it pushes other cards that are in its way. So if this were the situation and we want it to go up, well, then we're moving the sensor along with us. It's kind of rude, actually. He's very pushy. So this card can only move up, down, side to side, no diagonal. So only orthogonally can it move. The special ability of the motor is that it can shift any one module, any one space. So we could do this, boop. We could do this, we could do this. The only last thing that I wanted to mention about the rules is kind of like the placement rules. So the modules must be touching either an edge or a corner. So that is a totally legal placement, but if we moved this, buzzer sound no. No, you cannot do that because now we have an island, motor island. Nobody wants to go to that island, right? So that is the only placement rule. Everything just needs to be connected in some way. And that is the setup for the basic game. But because I apparently just love to make things more difficult for myself, although I don't know why I would do that because I rarely even win the base game, but just for fun, we are going to add in 2 of the 3 expansions that come in the expansion collection. We're going to be adding in Alien Activities and Icy Incidents, okay? So I'm just going to talk about how these cards function. They are each 6 cards and they just get thrown into, shuffled in with your regular mission deck. So this is the Icy Incidents set. What's different about this is that there is only 1 movement value. So you get, that's just what you get. However, because it's cold, things freeze. So it is going to show you 2 modules that are frozen when playing this card, meaning they cannot be moved. So if I were to play this card here, the brain and the laser, frozen. It's just like being at home. I'm from Canada. Everything's always frozen. And then with the Alien Activities, it also has 1 specific movement point. So that's all the movement you get. However, it's also going to show you an effect. So the effects are all about movement. So it's going to show you a symbol and it's going to say all modules move like this. So if I were to play this card, all of the modules would move just like the laser, which can be very helpful or it can be less helpful. Who knows? That's why it's so fun, all right? Okay, so we are going to just do a little reset here. I'm going to shuffle everything up, add the expansion in, and then we're gonna get to it. All righty, let's get our mission and hope that we're already close to it. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. We are trying to create a stair. Our first mission is a bridge. It's not a stair. Don't be so silly. So right now, what I do see is these 2 cards need to move up like twice. And this card needs to go up, which is actually perfect because that card needs to jump. These 2 can stay. Just stay where they are. So, frozen modules. Are we okay with these ones being frozen? No. All right, so we actually have this shape, which would give us 4 movement points. Can we do it in 4 movement points? That's the question. We need 1. Oh, you bet. You bet. Oh, that's okay. I think it's fine. So this needs to go here because it has to move diagonal. So that would be 1. This could go 2. Let's try it. Let's just try it. I don't know. It's hard to visualize things sometimes, so let's just go for it. So I'm going to move. Wait. Apparently I don't know how diagonals work. Oh, shoot. The diagonal one is what's really killing me here. So let's just try something. I'm going to go 1. Okay. We're going to go 2. Yep. We'll go 3, right? Yep. And then we'll go 4. Look at that. We built a pretty nice bridge. Hopefully. I don't think I messed anything up, so that's pretty good. So this card, I'm just going to put it over here as a discard. I can't believe we did that so quickly. You guys make me better at this game, I think. All right, so we're going to pull our next mission card. Drill. This is not a drill. Ooh, okay. So we need, oh, and I get to draw a new movement card as well. So for this one, we need the green motor on the bottom. So we need it here. We need something here and here. So if we did this, we can move this down 1. Now the option is we could also just try and arrange everything around this, which actually I think is going to be easier to do. Let's do that. I'm just going to move this down so we've got a little bit more space. Okay, so what do I not... I need to move these things. So it's no good to me if they're frozen, but we don't have any of these shapes. So we can try 3 and just see how far we get. So let's just try that. Okay. So we have 3 movement. I am going to try and move things this away, right? So this is going to be the hardest one. So we need 1. Might be able to, I don't know. Hold on. Oh, shoot. We got 1, 2. Always this one that's going to be, these got to go up. No, we've got a lot more movement to do than I thought. I don't know. Let's just try something. So we're going to go 1. Okay, so that was 1. I got to push. Yep, then we'll go 2. Okay. Then we'll go 3. Right? So really, I needed 1 more point. So that was 3. So we're going to have to use another one of our cards, unless we want to use one of our special abilities, which we could. I don't know if it's worth it quite yet. I'm just going to use this and move for 1. Whether or not that was a good decision, I don't know. But we did it. It's happened. There's nothing we could do about it now. But we got the mission. Great success. Okay, so next, entertain. Ooh. Are you not entertained? Okay, draw a card. Huh. Let's see here. Let's see here, shall we? We can get this in 1 movement. We can get this in 1 movement. And we'll use this one because it's only 1 and it doesn't really matter, but it's going to allow us to move like the laser. Watch this. Oh, shoot. Dang it. I lied. It's not 1 movement. However, this is what we're going to do. So we've used that. I am going to use one of the module special abilities. We are going to use the laser. So we just flip it over, swap any 2 modules. And would you look at that? We did it. Remember when I was like, we could do this in 1 movement? Close. We technically did it in 1 movement. I wasn't a lie. Okay, so we got that one. Whoop, whoop. Next, we are going to play in the snow. All right. I love the little scene. So we're on 4. So we're doing not bad. We are doing not bad. We got to draw a card. Whoop. Okay. Huh. So we need brain here. We need brain here. But other than that, we're not so far away from what we need. Like that's got to go there. This needs to go here. This needs to go here. But we can't separate anything. We can't freeze these. Brain's got to move. We don't have this. We basically need to move almost everything. I think... Oh, no, I can't. Oh, yes, I can. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We are going to spend this one with 2 movement points, and all modules move like the gripper, meaning they can move only 1 space, which is fine. So long as I just need to move this one specifically. Let me just think here though. I'd like to move these 2. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go 1. Oh no, because it moves like the gripper. The ripper. Shoot. Nope. It's okay. It's okay. Let's go 1, 2. Okay. So that was our 2. I should have used that for this. No, that one can stay where it is. You stay right where you are. Okay. So I need brain here. And these 2 need to go over there. We might need to use another special ability, but let's use this one because I do not need to move the sensor or the motor. So we'll have 3 movement points. I don't know if this is a good idea, but we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Okay. So that's 3. These need to go. So we need 1. This one needs like 1, 2, 3. And this one needs 1. So we need 4. And the problem is the only 4 that I have, I can't move one of the ones that I need to move. So we might need to use one of these, but let's just, I don't want to waste that if I don't need to. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's use this one. Let's use the 3. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. Okay, that works. So we've completed it. Hot dog, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We're cruising. We only have 1 card in hand though. But we've only used one of our module special abilities, so I'm not even concerned. Oops, okay. We're gonna learn. That's probably a good thing. So we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Woo! Ooh, we can do this. Oh, you bet. All right, I get to draw one. Oh, you bet. Shoot. I'm wondering if this is a good time to draw another card because I could easily do this in 4. I need to move this. 1, 2. And then I just need to move this here for 3. But neither of these give me 3. So let's just do the 2. We're going to do 2, and then we are going to do a special thing. Okay, so we're going to go 1, right? So that's 1, 2. Okay? So I just need to move this here. So I need 1 point. I might draw a movement card and hope that it'll be such a waste. It'll be such a waste to use that though. I just need 1 movement point. I just need 1. Just 1. It's a different game. Let's just use it. let's just use it. You know, sometimes in life, you gotta waste the points to get to the gold. That's what we just did. All right, so we've completed this. Yay. All right, so we are now, first we learn, now we teach. Okay, man, that brain's been all over the board. And then I draw a card. We do not have that symbol. Okay, so we almost already have this. The brain needs to be here. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. What are we on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 6. We are so close, and we still have 4 modules that we can flip. Okay. I'm wondering if I should just use this right now and just try and figure it out. So we can't move the brain or the laser, but we can use the special abilities to move those things. But maybe if I move everything else, well, that's not gonna work. Whoa, okay. Wait. I just need to think. I just need to think for a second. Give me a second. I just gotta think. I'm gonna go 1. Sorry, these are in my way now. Oh, my scenery. Okay, I'm gonna go 1. Okay, then I will go 2. I will go 3. 4. That's 4. I need 2 points of movement, but it's fine. So I've got 1. So I'm gonna go 1. That's that. And then I can use the coil to place the coil in any location. Okay. Okay, so we did it. Perfect. That means we have 1 left to do. I don't know what it is about me winning when I'm on solo mode, but when I tell you that I never win this game, I never win this game. So I probably just jinxed myself because I also don't have any cards. So we are going for a rescue. Rescue Rangers. Oh, perfect. Perfect. I only have 2 movement and 2 things are frozen. All right, we need to be smart about all of this. I don't know how to be. Okay, the coil and the laser are frozen. So if we could use those. Can I do this? Let's just try. I'm just going to try something. Okay? We are going to go 1. I need to think about how to do this. I can do this. We are going to go 2. I know. It's not what we need. Okay. Well, we can do this. We can do this. Okay. Activate an adjacent module's ability. I can swap any 2 modules. Yeah. So I could swap any 2 modules. I can place any module adjacent to the brain, and I can shift any 1 module. So I am going to use this. to use this to shift any one module. Wait a second. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. That needs to be all the heckin' way up there. So instead of using that, I'll swap any two modules. Okay. So I still have two things left. I don't think I can do this. Oh no! I can shift. Place. Did I make this worse for myself somehow? I don't think I can do it. Remember when I said, I'm like, this could be I always win when I play solo mode. I don't think I can do it. And if you can see it and you're yelling at the camera, just know. I'm very sorry. I'm so sorry. I need more movement. Place any modules adjacent to the brain. I can shift one module. Those are the only two things that I can do. So I definitely can't do it. Because, no, I can't. Like, if I did this, place any module next to the brain, I could place it here. And then I could shift. But that's not really helping me to get what I need. So that's that. I lost. But I came really close. I got 6 missions done, which is great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we failed our 7th one. So we did not win the game. But honestly, it's a win for me because we played with multiple expansions, which just made things so much more difficult. Hopefully I didn't make any oopsies. If I did, oopsies. And that is ROVE, Results Oriented Versatile Explorer. I would love to know in the comments below if you have played this game. If you have you tried the expansions? I know that there is some new expansion / versions of this coming out soon, which will be really exciting. I think one of them's like underwater and one might be junior as well. But if you're interested in learning more about this game, I will make sure to put the link to the BGG page in the description below. I love this game. It is so much fun. It is really challenging, and I like that you can mix and match all of the different expansions to make it more difficult. You can even make the game itself. So we played like a standard game starting with 5 movement cards. You can make it harder for yourself by playing with 4, starting with 4, or you can make it impossible with 3. I don't know why you would do that, but it's definitely an option. Anyways, that is everything that I have for you all today. So thank you so much for watching. Once again, I am Jamie with Board Game Geek, and it has been a pleasure. I hope to see you all again soon. Bye!